Developing tonight, the bomb cyclone lived up to its name, cutting a damaging and deadly path across western Washington. 2 people were killed by falling trees, and hundreds of thousands of people are still in the dark as the cleanup begins.
KOMO has a team of reporters spread out across the region covering the aftermath of the storm, including the cleanup and the efforts to get power restored. But we start with Michelle Esteban live in Bellevue at the scene of one of those deadly tree falls. Michelle?
Hi there, Mary. I can tell you the entire neighborhood here absolutely walloped by the storm. You can even see some of the debris here still strewn about. Folks here so saddened over their neighbor's death. Tonight, police securing the home because the tree is still where it fell last night. The house still not yet structurally secure for crews to remove the victim's body. What's left is haunting: an enormous root ball, a house sliced open by a massive tree on its own property. All 3 stories structurally compromised and a family left devastated.
I mean, it was terrifying. Like, we're all pretty devastated from his loss, but yeah, it's just kind of terrifying that something like that could happen.
She's talking about her neighbor. He lost his wife in a bomb cyclone's damaging and now deadly winds. The 65-year-old woman was in the shower, her husband also in the house, when the 80-plus-foot conifer collapsed. He wasn't injured, but there was no way to get to his wife. He called 911. Crews rushed him out of the house the moment they arrived. The winds were just too explosive.
So we've been meeting with him, talking to him. It's obviously a very, very tough situation for him. He is fortunate to have family in the neighborhood.
We asked to know more about the family, but it became clear now is not the time. And despite the wind warnings, no one expected this in the Bridle Trail neighborhood, nestled among hundreds of trees.
We're used to being around the trees, and so, yeah, it's just so unexpected and, yeah, like devastating.
I don't recall one quite this catastrophic, tragic.
2 other homes in the same neighborhood hit by falling trees, including Cindy's house.
I looked around, and through our skylight we could see the tree.
She and her family, including her son, unhurt. But farther north in Linwood, another life lost. A woman living in an encampment here was killed when a tree landed on her. Tragedy from Linwood to Bellevue and in between. Now, we are hoping to learn more about that woman from Linwood. We're continuing to make that effort, but we were not able to find anybody today to speak on her behalf. I can also tell you that folks here are hoping that tomorrow that tree may be removed from the house. We'll have to wait and see. Reporting live in Bellevue, I'm Michelle Esteban, KOMO News.
To stay up to date with the top videos from our stations and information on upcoming events, subscribe to our weekly email newsletter at newson.us/sign-up.